Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Cody.
And this is Keeping Score board game reviews. And this week we're going to be reviewing Gap by Arcane Wonders.
So Gap is a really simple game. You're going to have a hand of 6 cards. My apologies. You're going to have a hand of 6 cards, and they're all going to have a series of numbers on them. You'll have your main number, and you'll have 2 numbers under the symbol that are going to be the number before it and the number after it.
And there'll be a suit or a color.
Right. Now, what you'll do is you're going to play a card. Say this one's a 9 of red. And it's going to tell you, well, if you're going to play the 9 in front of you, you have to pick up a 0 and you have to pick up an 8. So what works about this is, here's your 0, and there's no 8.
Actually, you have to pick up the 9 because you
correct.
have a
You're
9.
right. She's right. You have to pick up the same one. If there is the same number, that is the card you must pick up. So what ideally would have done in that turn is maybe played a 6, because that wouldn't make you pick anything up. And what happens when you can't pick it up?
But then that would have joined
the line
up here. So the whole point of the game is that the bigger the gap between your collected cards, the more points you're going to score.
Yeah, I mean, that is the entire point of the game. So a couple of positives first. It's very simple to teach. It's very quick to play. I think kids might enjoy it. Unfortunately, that's really, for me, kind of where the positives stop, because it fell flat. And I want to be clear, that doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad game. It's just not a game I enjoyed personally, because I didn't find it challenging enough, and I didn't feel like the decision-making was impactful enough or interesting enough to want to make me play it more than the 4 or 5 times we did. It was something I almost immediately forgot about it after we played, and that was unfortunate, because I do think it's got potential, especially for more casual groups or for children to learn. It's a good starter game, but I don't think for someone that's played a lot of board games like me, that likes a nice crunchy puzzle or a nice involved reason to make scores and things like that, it fell flat for me, and I don't think it's one that will see my table very often, if at all. And that's just kind of how it felt.
So what I liked about it, the cards all have a metallic finish on them, so they're really flashy, and I like flashy things. So I liked the cards. However, for me, it's a lot of the same. I mean, the whole point is that it's a light set collection, so you're gathering sets of the same suit, the same numbers, stuff like that. And then, after that, just for me, it wasn't memorable at all, to the point where, we didn't play that long ago. And I completely
left my head. I had to read the rules.
Yeah, I had to reread the rules. The game's also $14.99, and for me, that's a lot for a game that I can't remember that well. I think a lot of it probably went into the foil on the cards. It says it can be played for 2 to 6 players, and it's 8+, and it's only supposed to take 10 minutes. So in theory, it's a really good, quick game.
Yeah, they were right on with how long it would take and how many players you could play with. The way the end of the game works is, first of all, you're going to set an arbitrary number of points. It depends on how long you guys want to play. You can say, I want to play this until somebody scores 10 points, or we want to play this until somebody scores 100.
It starts at 15 for a short, a medium game is 30, and a long game is 70 points. And you score the points
by having your suits. So, for instance, I have 3 red cards at the end of the game. I have 2 green and 1 blue. So at the end of the game, I would score 3, but I'm going to lose a point for my lowest suit because I have 1 blue card. So what I'm going to actually score at the end of the round is 2 points. And that's what's going to happen to everybody over and over. You're going to score the number of points your highest suit is minus the number of points your lowest is. Now, there is a little wrinkle to that. You could score double the points or even triple the points if you've got the same amount of different suits. So you could score 6 points here because you managed to get just red and green, and that'll double the score. So, you know, there is strategy to it and some thinking, but it just fell flat for me. And I hate to say that because I like games. I love games.
And we like games by Arcane Wonders.
And I love Arcane Wonder games. This is the only game I've ever played from them that just didn't hit it for me. And, you know, it's unfortunate. It is. But I have to give it, you know, a 5 because it felt completely mediocre to me. That doesn't mean you're not going to like it, but I suggest you try it first just to make sure it's for you.
Yep, and I'm the same. I'm at like a 5 because while it's a game and I like the flashy cards, it just didn't float my boat, unfortunately. So,
well, there you have it. It's a solid 5. It's a decent little game, especially for younger audience. But it just kind of fell flat for us.
Yep, so thanks a lot for tuning in.
And until next time, we are keeping score.